We're always told to go out and chase opportunities, to find them before somebody else does, before they run out. But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What if opportunities aren't something you find, but something that's constantly being created all around us, every single second? Well, today, we're going to dig into the science of growth and see how it actually proves that opportunity is truly infinite.
And let's be clear, this isn't some motivational poster quote. This frames growth as a fundamental law of the universe, right up there with gravity. It's something that's literally built into the fabric of life itself.
And right away, we hit this huge contradiction, don't we? We see growth and expansion everywhere we look, yet so many of us operate from this place of fear and scarcity, this nagging belief that the pie is shrinking. It's that feeling that all the good stuff has already been taken. We are going to take that belief apart, piece by piece.
Okay, so our foundation starts right here. Growth isn't just a concept for business or the economy. It's a biological command hardwired into every single living thing on this planet.
Just look at these examples. They're so simple, but they're undeniable. A plant doesn't wait around for permission to sprout. A baby doesn't have to try to get bigger, it just does. Life itself is this incredible engine of expansion, always pushing, always adapting, and finding a way to grow, even through solid concrete.
So what this means is that for life, growth isn't optional. It's the default setting. It's automatic. From a tiny little cell to an entire ecosystem, everything is simply programmed to expand.
And here's where it all connects. This is the logical jump. If the entire system of life is in a state of constant expansion, then the space for opportunity within that system has to be expanding too. It's a direct consequence. One cannot happen without the other.
So, the big question is, how does this natural law actually create opportunities for us? Well, it powers what you could call the opportunity engine, a machine that is perpetually creating abundance.
Think of it like a cycle that feeds itself, right? More people on the planet means more demand for, well, everything. More activity naturally creates more problems that need solving. And every single one of those problems represents a need. And every need is the seed of a solution, which is the dictionary definition of an opportunity.
And this right here might be the most powerful takeaway of them all. Every business, every job, every single innovation you can think of is, at its core, just a solution to a problem. And since human problems are never going to run out, their potential for new solutions and therefore new opportunities can't run out either. It's impossible.
Just think about these for a second. These are the timeless human struggles. We will always be looking for ways to feel less stressed, more connected, healthier, and less bored. As long as these deep human needs exist, there will always be a market for things that can help solve them. These aren't fads, they're forever problems.
And what's the fuel for all these new solutions? Ideas. And ideas are not a finite resource you can just use up. In fact, they do the opposite. They multiply. The invention of the smartphone didn't end innovation. It literally created the entire app economy out of thin air. One breakthrough creates a whole new playground for 10 or 100 or 1,000 new ideas to pop up.
Okay, so if we know growth is everywhere and opportunities are constantly being created, why do so many of us feel this sense of lack? Let's tackle this scarcity mindset head-on.
Just look at this contrast. It's so clear. The scarcity mindset sees a fixed pie. If someone gets a big slice, that means there's less for you. But the growth mindset understands that we can just bake more pies. Resources aren't just found, they're invented. Wealth isn't a zero-sum game of taking from others. It's something that we create.
And here's the perfect proof. Think about it. We didn't run out of horses. No, we invented something way better, the car. And that single invention created a whole new universe of value and opportunity. Then we did it again with planes, and then again with rockets. We don't just deplete resources, our ingenuity evolves past them, creating entirely new forms of value as we go.
So what this really means is that we have to completely reframe how we see wealth and value. The total amount of value in the world isn't fixed. It's always expanding as we solve new problems. There will always be more.
All right, this brings us to our final, and honestly, the most important part. Because understanding this law is one thing, but applying it, that's another. And it all comes down to a personal choice.
Let's redefine what success even is. It's not about beating everyone else to some limited prize. Real success is about consciously choosing to participate in the expansion that's already happening everywhere. It's about aligning your own personal growth,
your skills, your mindset, your discipline with this massive, universal law.
And this is exactly why that alignment is so incredibly powerful. The fundamental building blocks you need, demand, problems, ideas, solutions, they're all infinite. They never stop. They're a constant, reliable force that you can choose to tap into at any time.
And here it is. This is the ultimate shift in perspective. Your job isn't to run around frantically scanning the horizon for opportunities. The real work, it's internal. Your job is to grow yourself into the person who has the skills, the mindset, and the vision to see the opportunities that are already flowing all around you. So we'll end on this thought. The universe is expanding, life is expanding, the economy is expanding, human knowledge is expanding, growth is the one true constant. The only variable, the only real question left, is the one you see right here.